Hello everybody. In this video I wanted to take a quick look at the Take-Two Interactive company and their stock. And before I get into it, I just wanted to let you know that this is not going to be a deep look in their financials, more just a general overview of the stock and my opinion on the company. If you're not familiar with Take-Two Interactive, they develop and publish video games under the Rockstar and 2K labels. I'm just going to take a quick look at the description and Yahoo Finance of the company. A few games you might be familiar with are NBA 2K, which releases a video game every year, which is a AAA title. And then they're the makers of GTA and GTA Online, which are still selling copies today, even though the video game was originally released years ago, and then they just released Red Dead Redemption last year, which is still being added to with their online content. And then they're making Borderlands, which is going to release Borderlands 3 in the next year. And then they're the makers of BioShock as well. So even though they only release one AAA title video game every year, they're still the makers of a ton of other huge video games. And then I just wanted to briefly mention that they make video games for PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and personal computers, as well as smartphones and tablets. So they are able to make games for any of the different platforms, and they're not just stuck to consoles or PC gaming. Now I'm going to get into Take-Two Interactive's financials, which really differentiates Take-Two Interactive from its main competitors, which are EA and Activision. So as you can see, it has majorly increased revenue and earnings over the last 4 years, as you can see here in Yahoo Finance, but that's actually not even true. It's actually been 8 or 9 years that they've consecutively increased revenues. And you can see here that Take-Two Interactive is up 441% in the last 5 years, which is just absolutely crazy unless you're looking at a successful spec stock or something, which this is not. It's a massive company. And I think what really differentiates it from its main competitors is that it makes really amazing games like Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto, and they really don't release these games until they're just about perfect, unlike its competitors, especially with EA, with some of its nonsense games it's released. Here we can see that EA has increased by 164% in the last 5 years, and then Activision Blizzard is up 111% in the last 5 years. So if you are looking to get involved in the stock market and the gaming industry, I think now is the time. I think they're going to continue to grow for at least the next 10 years unless something crazy happens in the gaming industry. And I think Take-Two Interactive is actually the best company to get into if you are going to invest in the gaming industry and bet on that increase in the future. And I just wanted to take a quick look at this chart on Yahoo Finance. You can compare the forward PE for these three companies. Take-Two Interactive at 23.5 forward price to earnings, Activision Blizzard at 19.6, and Electronic Arts at 20.4. And analysts expect the company to grow profits faster, and Take-Two Interactive is actually a smaller company than Activision Blizzard and Electronic Arts, so it's really impressive that it has a higher forward PE than these other two companies, which are a lot bigger. I would definitely say now is definitely the time to buy Take-Two Interactive before the stock price gets too high. With Red Dead Redemption Online constantly being added to and news about Borderlands 3 becoming more prevalent, I think it's a great time to buy. And then as well, they are sure to be in the works for Grand Theft Auto 6. And if you know anything about how well Grand Theft Auto 5 did, then you are sure to know how well the stock price is going to do once news about Grand Theft Auto 6 becomes more prevalent. Please leave a comment down below if you have any questions about Take-Two Interactive or the stock market in general, and I will be sure to get back to you. Subscribe for more content, and I made a video on Activision Blizzard if you want to go check that out. Thanks for watching.